there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of CX Without the BS. Today, we are cutting through some fluff and getting real about what actually matters when it comes to customer experience, unified communications, and frankly, tech that doesn't suck. So today, we are talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, and honestly, it's one of the biggest money pits I see for small and medium businesses, and that is choosing the wrong UC provider. Now, if you are a technology advisor who's listening in, this is definitely an episode to pay attention to because your clients are probably walking into these same exact traps. And by the way, if you're an internal ops or an IT leader at a business, specifically those small and medium businesses, let me save you a few years of headaches, contract regrets, and of course, the panicked vendor emails. So today we're talking about the top 5 mistakes that small and medium businesses make when choosing a UC provider and, of course, how to avoid all of them. All right, let's roll. So mistake number 1, prioritizing price over value. And look, I get it. Budgets are tight. You're trying to keep costs lean, especially in this uncertain economy, but here's the trap. Chasing the cheapest option on paper without thinking about what you're really buying. It's like you're buying a used car for $2,000 and then realizing, oh, I need $4,000 in repairs the next month. See, cheap UC providers are cheap for a reason. Maybe their support is offshore and only open 9 to 5 in one specific time zone. Maybe they nickel and dime with the feature packs or per minute overages, or maybe they just suck, right? Value is not about the lowest cost. It's about getting what you need without having to duct tape it together later. Your phones, your call flow, your customer experience, that's definitely not the place to cut corners. Mistake number 2, signing these just ginormous long-term contracts with zero flexibility. And this is a question I have to ask. Why? Why are people still signing 3-year contracts with companies that they have never worked with? Would you marry someone after one date because they seemed cool on Zoom? I hope not. But small and medium businesses get bullied into long-term contracts with promises of discounts and free phones, but then you're locked in. And when stuff goes sideways, because if we're being real, it will, you're stuck. And we've seen it over and over and over again. Clients who are 6 months in and miserable, but they can't do anything about it because, sorry, you're in 36-month contract jail, so you're handcuffed. Flexibility is leverage. So finding vendors who offer true month-to-month, that's gold. And if they're really good, guess what? They don't need to hold your customer or you hostage. Mistake number 3, ignoring support quality. If there is one thing that separates a good UC experience from a horror story, it's going to be support. And most people don't ask about support. They just assume, oh yeah, they've got 24/7 support. We'll be fine. No, that 24/7 support, big air quotes there, is often AI chatbots and a help article that wasn't updated since 2019. Real talk, when your phones go down during your busy hour, who do you call? Do you get someone live? Do they know your account? Can they fix it without transferring you 3 dozen times? And if the answer to any of those is, I'm not sure, then you've got a huge problem. Good support isn't a luxury. It's a lifeline, especially for small and medium businesses who don't have internal telco teams. And finally, mistake number 4, overlooking reporting and visibility tools. And this one kills me because it's so easy to avoid. Most SMBs have no idea how many calls they're missing. They have no insight into wait times, no insight into peak hours or drop calls. Their system works, but it's working blind. And the elephant in the room, they think everything's fine. That is until a customer complains or they lose a deal or their best employee quits because their phone system sucks and they missed that really important call. A good UC system gives you real-time visibility into what's happening. You can track call volume, performance, call outcomes. You can coach, you can optimize, and you can actually grow without guessing. What do we say about KPIs? If you can't measure it, you can't improvement. Oh yeah, I have 5 mistakes today. Mistake number 5, failing to ask about integrations. Your phones shouldn't live in a silo. They should be talking to your CRM, your help desk, your calendar, your email, your customer data. And if they're not, you've just added one more thing that your team now has to manage manually. And you'd be shocked how many vendors still don't have decent out-of-the-box integrations, or if they do, they charge an arm and a leg for them. That's not unified communications. That's fragmented communications. A modern UC system should plug into the tools you already use and not make them less efficient, but make them work better together. So don't just ask, do you integrate? Ask how it integrates. Is it native? Is it usable? Or is it a $2,000 project just to sync a few fields? So let's just recap 5 things to look out for. First, don't chase cheap. Look at what you're really getting or not getting. Avoid long-term contracts. You can't escape. Flexibility is everything. Demand real support, not bots, not ticket queues. Real humans who can really help. And get visibility into your call data. Flying blind is not a strategy. And of course, make sure your UC stack plays well with others. Integrations aren't optional anymore. If you're in the middle of shopping for a new provider, or if you're a tech advisor helping clients through this, do them a favor and walk them through this checklist. These 5 things, they can save you a lot of time, money, and frankly, pain. And hey, if you're tired of fighting your phone system or babysitting a vendor who promised the moon and gave you dial-up, let's talk. I work for a company called Level 365. We're built for SMBs who want grown-up tools without enterprise BS. Month-to-month contracts, no minimums, real support, and yeah, all the reporting, integrations, and features, you actually use. So shoot me a message, bnichols@level365.com to learn more. And by the way, if you found this episode helpful, do me a favor, hit that follow, leave a review, and of course, tag a friend who needs to hear it. With that being said, this is Brian Nichols signing off on this week's episode of CX Without the BS. See you next week.